What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back today with another DanChro video. Now, today's video is going to be really simple, but it's something I need you guys to pay attention to. I messed this up last month, so we need to get on this, right? And I'll explain how I messed this up, and it is incredibly dumb, but it is just one of those things, like, if you're not paying attention, it is so easy to get wrong. Ask me how I know. Yeah, I'm admitting my own faults here, and if anybody knows me, will know. Like, I know I will admit when I am completely, absolutely wrong. Abyssal exploration coming soon. Redo coming soon. So, essentially, what's going on here with this one is we've got a whole bunch of mats for the lead unit. Okay, so if you remember back a while ago, there was this big, like, reveal. Oh, we got a free-to-play unit. That's, of course, this guy right here. And every time we get a raid, we have another dupe of him. There's no exception to that rule right now. In fact, if you kind of go into the current raid, let's go down there, go to Explore, go to United Final Battle, and go to your rewards here. And if you go all the way down to 10K, and yes, you got to go a ways to get to 10K. We ran a few of these last night on stream. I'm going to run a bunch more tonight. We'll probably fast-track this pretty quick. But rather than waiting for that to happen, there we go. Right at 10K, you will get another dupe for him. Now, if I'm completely honest here, I might be in a bit of trouble here because I do not trust that aiming is going to do the right thing and give us enough mats to go beyond. They've shown us numerous times that they're very concrete and resolute in the fact that you farm stuff, you do stuff when you do it, or you just kind of lose it. Case in point, when training camp shows up, it's live for like a brief amount of time, and then like if you don't farm everything, there's no like overlap. There's absolutely no opportunity to come back to it. Yes, thankfully the coinage does kind of stay put, but there's no window, no like exception window. It's case in point. Let's talk about the raid specifically. If you go down here into the exchange, this is running until the 31st at basically like 2 p.m. Eastern time. That's kind of when everything is going to reset. The raid itself, blah, 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 is running until 128. So normally there's a bit of overlap. But when it comes to like training camp and things like that, there's no overlap. There's none. So if you're up to the last minute, there's a lot of people that procrastinate. I'm guilty of it from time to time. And we'll wait till like the last day to finish all the farming. If you're down to the last few minutes, or you forget, or something happens, and you are farming stuff at the last possible minute, you could be out of luck, right? Like, you get the last training camp stuff, oh man, I really wanted that dupe, it's gone. Like, 2 o'clock rolls around, it's gone. It's in the ether, you gotta wait months for that dupe to rerun. So, I don't have a lot of faith that the lead unit is going to have all the mats out there, and then they'll run some extras. They will probably drop another free-to-play unit, and then immediately all those mats just become the mats for that free-to-play unit. What do I mean by that? Let's go back over here to the raid exchange. And if you get on here, you'll notice that Lead's face is on the mat for the Falna, for whatever else that you're trying to farm for him. Even the mats for his ability board have his face on it. You will most likely, if you've not been farming up to this point, or you weren't playing the game when he dropped, you may not get the opportunity to max him out. Now, that doesn't mean you shouldn't try. I'm just personally of the opinion that if we don't do this like ASAP, if you don't jump on it, you may lose out. And unfortunately for me, I am a little low on mats for him. So, because I missed out last time. I did the Mystical Falna, and I missed out on, I think, a couple of the extra large mats. So I might be in trouble here. And that's why I want to make this video, so nobody else has that issue. So let's talk about them, right? The mats. There's a ton of them up for grabs right now. We did talk about here in United Final Battle that once you get to 10K, then you have the dupe down here. Let's go back and grab that one more time. Well, not grab it, but take a look at it one more time. So the dupe is right there. You're going to want that dupe in order to go upgrade that unit. If you don't grab those dupes, you're in a world of hurt. Also, at 10K, you have just enough stuff, or just enough of the rewards to go in here and grab his Falna. You don't have enough to grab Mystical Falna and the all-encompassing Falna, so you've got to make choices. For me, going forward, I am farming it out basically to the point that I can get all the Mystical Falna, all the all-encompassing Falna, everything here. And that's, I'm going to say, 1,300, I think, rewards. I want to say, I believe. I don't remember exactly, and I could probably sit down and do the math on it, but it's not terribly important. Just know that you've got to overfarm this event. So jump on that. Speaking of Abyssal Exploration, though, Abyssal Exploration also has mats in here. So make sure you guys are running these. If you let one falter, you'll lose the mats and you will not have an opportunity, or you may not have an opportunity. I will not say will. Hopefully you do. You may not have an opportunity to refarm them, or they might be paywalled, which is distinctly possible, which also defeats the purpose of a free-to-play unit. I know. If I seem cynical, little full disclosure here, I have become pretty cynical of Aiming's whole direction in this. Everything, and we talked about it a lot last night on the stream, a lot of stuff they do is very predatory. And I'm going to continue playing the game. I'm not done playing the game. I will cover the game. But like with DanMemo, my goal has always been, how can the free-to-play player get the most out of this game without going crazy, right? That's why I'm sitting on 10K Falna, or 10K Celis, Iris, whatever you want to call it. That's why I'm sitting on 10K of that, and I'm not, farming the current event, or not summoning on the current banners, I should say. I am farming the current events. Don't not farm, right? Like, you got to farm, especially if you're free to play. But that's why I'm doing these things and making you guys aware, because last time I did this, as I said, if we go back over to the exchange here, I missed one or two mats. I missed just a couple of mats, and so there's a high likelihood that when Lead's fully out and they have, I'm sure he's going to be farmed up to level 100. Dude's already very substantial and very good. Next time, let's see what we got for him, actually. Let's go to upgrade here. Where's he at? There he is. Boom. So, yeah, see, I'm just shy of being able to limit break him. And, of course, we'll be able to do the Next Star Awakening on him shortly. Let's see, skill tree-wise, we have basically just enough to go, like, up in here. I think we can go to level 5 on 2 of his skills. Obviously, he started on the base skill. Oh, we got a few more. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to do his special, get his special up as far as I can. I think that's the wisest maneuver here. There we go. Oh! Can't get him up to level 10 yet. He's still level capped at 7. Well, let's get his base attack up. I know we should be working on the other one, but we have just enough to get 2 skills up to level 7. So there we go. Now we can go get some more and mess with that. But, nevertheless, in fact, let's go back over here to explore. Go to Abyssal Exploration. I did already grab these rewards. I'm going to snag these rewards now. Yep. No, don't go into the thing. Claim. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, I went on to get a little autopilot situation there. So claim those rewards and then go get your lead upgraded. Now, for me, I'm pretty sure... There he is again. I'm pretty sure for me... I probably would be able to limit break him. I think I probably missed out on those and a couple of those, the small ones. So that's probably, you could probably see right here what I missed out on. Maybe I don't 100%. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I'm willing to bet that's exactly what it is. So don't miss out. I'm very likely going to not be able to get him to level 100, or I may have to, break through a paywall or something. I'm just going to guess. Again, if I come across as very cynical, there's a reason for that. My cynicism has kind of peaked at this point, and this is more a cautionary tale for other free-to-play players out there or people that are just coming into the game. Don't stop enjoying the game. Just because we are cautious about the devs doesn't mean that they can't turn things around, number one. Absolutely, they can get better. Wouldn't be the first time that we've had a cautionary tale and then somebody turns around and goes, you know what? We goofed. Fixed, right? Number two, you can separate the game from the devs. you can play the game and you can free play the game and have just as much fun without having to whale. So that's what I'm always going to do. Those that were around during the DanMemo days, no, that was always my goal. When we had big events and things like that, I always tried to produce some kind of content so that the average free-to-play player would still be able to do something. Case in point, notice neither Hegni nor Ryu have dupes. Heck, Bell, my anniversary Bell, only has one dupe, and that's because I put the rainbow gems in him. So I am going, and yes, if my bin looks more like a free-to-play bin, I know I usually get pretty good luck in these summons, but I also haven't been going as deep in this game as I had in DanMemo or even in the past of this game. So, and that probably, I hate to say, is going to be my strategy going forward. I've just hit max cynicism at this point, and it's probably something that will... I'm hoping by anniversary and a half they turn it around. Maybe by second anniversary something more happens. I really don't want to bring you guys cynical content, but today is definitely one of those cautionary tales for the free-to-play player. Jump in, get those mats, don't sleep on it. I've kind of over-explained it at this point, but you guys know I'm long-winded at this point. So there you guys go. Go get your lead mats. Do not sleep on it. I'll come back. We'll talk a little bit more about the test of strength and United Final Battle. I'm definitely going to do some more Final Battles tonight, and probably either late tonight or tomorrow we'll drop a whole video on the EX and all that stuff. The EX is shockingly, I won't say easy, but shockingly doable. I think probably one of the most doable EXs we've had of the 3 we've had yet. So we'll talk about all that. Make sure you guys like, make sure you guys share, make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll be back soon. But once again, my approach may change a little bit. We're not going to fail to cover the game. We're just going to be a bit more cautious about how we do it.